Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing today? It has begun. It begins. So it begins. It begins. Another build, another day, another build. Yes, it is Friday, the odd Friday stream. I got something in the box here. You guys have been wanting me to build this for a while. And it's been, unfortunately, it's been sitting there waiting. We've had other things to do. And that thing is done. So now we have this thing to do, and I'm sure you want to see this thing. RIP DFH. Yes. Hopefully he doesn't experience the same kind of hug that happened with the Enraged Rabbit carrot feeder. It's a bit of a different beast, though. That's kind of a little bit more of a, hey, whatever. This is a bit more of an investment. It's a full-on 3D printer. But yes, today we are building... Well, no, we're not building. We're not even putting this together today. Today, we are just getting things unboxed. Essentially, I have some time to kill today, and I'd rather do the unboxing, and then tomorrow, we can just go right into building. So I think that sounds good. Is there a head in the box? Maybe? We'll get to that. Everything is smaller but the price. The thing is, when you price it out, it is what it is. Unfortunately, things cost money. And when there's a lot of little things, they cost a lot of little monies. Nope, I got my address covered up. So yes, this is the Voron. It's not a Voron. I'm going to refer to it as a Voron Micron because that's what most people refer to it as. This is technically not a Voron. Okay, this is a Micron. It's derived from a Voron. It's designed by Hart K, who is now on the Voron team, but this is not a official Voron. This is a Micron. But I'm gonna keep calling it a Voron Micron, and every time somebody's gonna be like, you called it a Voron Micron, it's not a Voron. It's like, yes, it's not a Voron, but it's Voron derived, so semantics. It's a Micron, but it's this, but this. Basically. Take a V2, make it out of V0 parts. Micron. You get a V2 serial if you apply. Yes, it does serialize as a V2. So, but it's not like an official Voron, it's a mod. It's a, well, I don't even, no, there are modded parts in it. A lot of it's original though. No. A Moron is a Voron with a bunch of plastic strapped to it. So, housekeeping, before we get started, part 3 of the video series on how to install Clipper on everything, that'll be up tomorrow morning. I actually got it edited last night. That's why we're doing the stream today, because I don't have to edit today. So we're going to go through this. We're going to go through, basically unbox it, take a look at the CAD, take a look at the manual, just kind of plan out the build today. And then tomorrow on stream, we could just dive right into it. So the stream won't be crazy long today. Probably like, I don't even know how long, whatever it takes. Yeah, salad fork. So for those that don't know, there's a whole series of these. I think Micron is the first. Printers for ants. Okay. So there's a whole bunch of these little things. So, and they're all kind of like based off different Vorons. So you have Crucible, which is a Trident with V0 parts and a mini afterburner. You have the F0, which is kind of like the Micron, but I think it uses the full V0 gantry. And then you have the Tri-0, which is a V0 with 3-point leveling. Then you have the Micron, which is fully scratch built. That is 5015 V2 basically. The Salad Fork, which is the Micron equivalent of a Trident. And then you have Tiny M, which is a V2 or V0 built with V2 parts. So that's 2020 extrusions and whatnot. And then Tiny T, which is, it's a Trident scaled down. But as far as I know, this is basically using all bomb stuff. So it's just a small Trident. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of these. Now, you may ask, Taylor, these are many, many dollars. What is their point? there is no point. These are just fun to build. They don't really serve a completely practical purpose. You know, spending this money on a 120 millimeter cube build volume, yeah, it's not a good return on your investment. Like, be smart about it. But if you're like me and you like building printers, they're fun to build. So it's because it's fun. And if you like building printers, this is a fun project, right? You know, if everything had to be practical, we'd all be driving Corollas. Like, come on. Point is small. Exactly. It's a fun build. So I'm cutting off the tops of the box. I always do that because they just get in the way. Now, I am not going to lie. I have partially opened this box already. Okay. I had to go through and get the extrusions out so I could take a picture for internet points on Twitter. So I have unboxed one part of this already. It's still one of the cheaper habits you could have. This is true. This is true. I used to be into IPSC and USPSA, and those were money sinks. I don't know if DFH is in chat, or if he's like pouring water on his server right now to keep it from melting. I'm not 100% sure right now. So we shall see. If you want more information, I do have a link in the description that goes to the Micron GitHub, which we'll go through the Micron GitHub later and the manual after we go through the unboxing. I have a link down there, and then if you wish to purchase a Micron kit from DFH, there is a link in the description. It is an affiliate link, just so you're aware. He has provided me this kit free of charge for the purposes of this review and build series. Words and opinions are my own. I'm not being paid for anything. Blah, blah, blah. You know the spiel. And it's from deepfriedhero.in. So, it's a box. Now, this is not an LDO kit, okay? Right off the bat, this is not an LDO kit. This is basically what I've been terming a bomb in a box. So you get all the parts you need to build the printer, but nothing's pre-assembled as far as I'm aware. So we'll go through it. We'll take a look at everything. And yeah. So DFH is a smaller store. It's a small operation. It's one man last I checked. So if you buy this expecting LDO type of pre-assembly, just so you're aware. Nothing wrong with that. Just got to keep that in mind. So here is our box of things. What do we got here? I can't remember. It's been a while since I opened this up. So we have our bed, which we're going to have to put together. And it's a V2 bed. It's basically a V2 bed, okay? So if you've never put together a V2, this is a V2 bed. Ground finish. It's a V2 bed. Or V0 bed, sorry. Why do I keep calling it a V2? V0 bed, 24 volt, 75 watt heater, 468 MP adhesive. It's already got cutouts, so I don't know if it's Canova or custom, but it's got little cutouts there for the clearing the screws, because it is a little bit bigger than your average bed that you see. We are going to have to modify this though, and I'll get to that later. But between the time he sent me this and now, the design for mounting the bed has changed, so you have to do some drilling. It just kind of is what it is. Who's saying good morning? Mad Shammy, I am from DFH chat. Okay. I can't remember. A lot of these components, I'm not sure who they're from, but if it's like the Enraged Rabbit, it should be okay. We got ourselves a little keychain thing here. I can't remember who makes these, because I have one of these for Voron, but it's a little keychain pendant here, if you want. The Micron logo. Little keychain pendant. I might stick that on the printer itself, actually. What else? We have some rails. They are unbranded, but they do have a finish on them. Does Micron... We will be doing some giveaways later. Oh, they're... They are branded. They are RDBB rails. RDBB. Which, they're, as far as I'm aware, they're a brand akin to like CNA on AliExpress, which they're fine. Whopping Orchard. Yes, I believe she does make those. I believe that is her thing. So yeah, so I'm not gonna open all these rails up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rails, because it is basically a mini V2. The one random one that I opened up feels fine. No extra, no shaking around it. It looks pretty good. So we're good there. So rails. That over there. We have some feet. If you don't want to buy the feet, I believe you can print the feet, but I don't know, they're feet. Steve, $5. Thank you, appreciate it. Ad block use tax. You don't have to pay that. A bag of screws and magnets and fasteners. So your bag of gubbins heat set inserts. They are the right heat sets. We got some standoffs. Yeah, there's your parts. Timothy C. It's not about the size. It's not about the size of the printer. Wink, wink. Exactly. It's how you use it. I believe they're considered medium load from what I'm told. There you go. Honestly, I don't think I've ever stipulated what type of load for rails, but I believe medium is what you want. So, we got some electronics here in bag G. We have ourselves a Z end stop switch. So if you watched my V2 series, the one we just did with LDO, or still ongoing, they have a little Z switch. Looks like we have something similar here. I believe this uses the Sex Bolt mod. So we got to do a little bit of soldering, which makes sense. Smaller operation. He's not going to be soldering these boards himself. And they are D2F5L limit switches. So they are the proper limit switches, not generic AliExpress ones. Bag of G as in gubbins. Exactly, it's a gubbins bag. I for I don't know, Hey, look, hot end stuff. So we got some fans. Open that up. What's in that box? I'm assuming, is this a fan? Order code multicomp? What is multicomp? What is this? What is this? What is this? It's a fan. Okay, so this is a little itty bitty fan for the front of and then we got more fans, and this is your hot end. So it comes with a Dragonfly BMO hot end. I may be putting a Revo in here, a Revo Voron. I think I may be putting a Revo in here. So that go over there. Yeah, unlike Fizek, it actually has a hot end. J is belts. So this is probably your motion bag. So we got belts, bearings, a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm trying to keep it all. Yeah, there's all your pulleys and your gears and whatnot. You got your G. They used a little G5. Well, probably not G5, but G3. Little. I can't remember what they're called. Spherical bearings, I think, is the proper name for them. Spherical bearings. So we got that. I'm saving the good stuff for last. Wiring. So you're going to be crimping. You're going to be cutting wires. This kit does not have a pre-made wiring harness, as far as I'm aware. I'll double check in a minute here. Yeah, no, you're going to be crimping and wiring stuff yourself with this kit. Now, I do believe there are vendor options for a pre-made wiring harness. Because everyone's making them now. That seems to be the cool thing to do. So you may have that option down the line, but this kit comes with just the wire you need, and it is the PTFE or the FEP, or it's one of the good wires. KGL MM03 bearing. Exactly, it's that. I knew it was that. It's a spherical bearing. Color scheme, we'll get to that. We will get to that. What is the Micron printer? It's the picture, it's in the description. E is some extruder stuff. E for extruder, that makes sense. So we got some PTFE tubing. Looks like the knockoff Capricorn smaller ID stuff. And then some Bondtech feed gears and yada yada. Basically, the tool head on this is the stealth burner. I might throw a mini afterburner. I might throw a mini stealth burner because I'm allowed to tease that now apparently. So maybe we'll switch it up. Volcon part-time, $5. Thank you, appreciate it. Just because, awesome. Okay, so let's move on to. Is this? Ooh, this is a heavy box. What's in this box? Motors? Motors! So, the extruder uses a little itty bitty pancake stepper. And they are actually Deep Fried Hero branded. So there you go. I'm not 100% sure who the OEM for these motors are. Yeah, mini stealth burner. But these are the bigger ones. So if you've built a V0, let me check here. Do I have any stock V0 motors? I do. Yeah, they're all in machines right now. So these are beefy. These are like a size up from your normal V0 motors. So these are, if you want the model number there, for those that care, that is it. But these are NEMA 17 or NEMA 14s. They're all NEMA 14 motors, and these are chunky boys. So this might be a little ripper of a printer, I'm hoping. So there's that. Oh yeah, I've already gone through the bed. So we got motors, we got that. And again, no pre-made wiring harness, so you're gonna have to crimp and connect and whatnot. Is that a NEMA 23? I don't think, where is my NEMA 23s? I don't know. I don't think NEMA 23 is gonna fit in this. For a printer this size, you don't need NEMA 23. The checklist, you don't need to see that. My kit had a 20 miller. Actually, it might be a 20 miller. It's whatever this stock mini afterburner motor is. Electronics. So we got some 2209s. And we got an octopus. So what do we got? We got 4. And I'm assuming there's 4 in there. And then we got ourselves an octopus, Big Tree Tech, with signature rubber ducky. Hey, Maker Viking. Yep, we got the octopus. So that can go over there. Good thing I cleared off my desk, my secondary desk, before doing this today. Okay, another bag. Ooh. So it does have, for the tool head, it does have a pancake board for the tool head. So it's got akin to what I have on the second V0.1 we built from Fabrico. Was it Fabrico or Lecter? No, Lecter. It was from Lecter. So it's got a little tool head board just to clean up your wiring, make it look a little cleaner, save a bit of room, make it look pretty. So we got that. Okay, what else? Power supply. So, for those unaware of the Micron is small, okay? This is the Micron. It is approximately, if I'm not mistaken, 30 millimeters bigger than a V0, okay? So this is the Micron, okay? We need to fit 7 motors in here, plus a controller that can control 7 motors, plus a power supply that can power 7 motors, plus the bed, plus the hot end. There's a lot to squeeze in there, okay? So because of that, the power supply on this guy is a UHP. So the power supply is a UHP 224, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So this is our power supply. It's a Meanwell UHP 224. I'm actually using the exact same power supply on Toasty. It's overkill for Toasty. You don't need this for Toasty, but it's silent, it's compact, and it's a good quality power supply. It's about twice the price of an LRS, though. That's the downside. I'm using a 350 variant on the V-Minion. So if you're wondering why the cost, it's because you have to buy small stuff, and when you buy smaller stuff of electronics, they get pricey. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun doing the electronics on here. There is like no room. Why are the Z rails are too short? Can they be longer? They're all the same length. So the Z rails, like on a V2, they're all the same length. They can be longer, but they don't need to be longer. Because on a V2, on a square build volume V2, all the rails are exactly the same length. Okay, so that's why all the rails are the same. Okay. Panel kit. So I believe you have the option. Let me pull up the actual site here. Pull it up. No. Yes, I am in Canada. So for the Micron, you have colors. These are all your color options there. But for the panels, I didn't get acrylic panels. I think I got the ACM panels, and you have the option of light or dark. I went with light because I'm hoping it matches the color scheme. Despite the small space, it's much easier to build than a V0. Just remember the preloads. Exactly. So I went with light, which I'm assuming means just bare, yeah. So these ACM panels are basically steel, like steel colored, like they're just, you know, aluminum. So we got a ACM rear panel, bottom plate, or no, top plate, or no, this is the, yeah, this is the bottom plate, and then this is the deck, I believe. But no, yeah, it goes. Yeah, there's your bottom plate, there's your bottom plate. Yeah, so it's like that. Okay. So I got 3 of those. You don't need to get ACM plates for this, but they were included with this kit. And now I'm going to put them away and promptly forget where I put them until I need them. Brushed aluminum. There you go. Brushed aluminum. There you go, V2. You can hold those. And then I think this is the last box. Yeah. Well, second last box. Panel kit. So I believe the panel kit comes with all the panels. So you don't need to buy the ACM kit, but I'm going to double check here. I'm going to do it with all this cardboard. Cardboard. Okay, so how many panels do I got here? Or actually, no. Nope. The panels are only the panels. So let me double check here. Unless he did it separately for me. Actually, no, the panels are an add-on. Okay, so if you want the acrylic panels, yeah, I'm right. Okay. So yeah, it looks like the panels are separate. So the kit doesn't come with panels, I believe. Actually, here's the whole BOM for the kit. Panels. Oh, no, the kit does come with panels. It does come with panels. Full non-printable. Okay, so I guess you can print the rear panel and the bottom panels. So you could print those, or use Coroplast. And then the actual like cut panels are these. So they're not green. I guess if you wanted them to be green, you could leave them, but it's just, you know, plastic on them. Yeah, so sides, top, and front, I believe. Yeah, sides, top, and front. Yeah, sides, top, door. And I'm not sure, is the door on this? I can't remember if the door flips up or... Wait, let me check the CAD. There are no panels on the CAD. Okay, we'll figure that out when we get to that. I'll check the manual in a minute here. Yeah, ACM rear end deck are an upgrade. And then lastly, the extrusions, which these are what I'm really cool with. They are white. So these are powder coated white extrusions, 50-15. And I'm hoping they're all pre-tapped and everything. Yeah, they are. So, yep, they're pre-tapped, pre-drilled and everything. Powder coated white. So you got to be careful with powder coating because they potential for scratching, I believe. I don't want to test how durable they are, but white extrusions. What flavor? Hype something. I can't remember which one. And then obviously you need to print stuff. So we have white extrusions, and then for the colors, we've got sparkle teal main with dark blue fluorescent sparkle accent. So we're going with like a wintry theme build here. So, voila. Those are our printed parts, our extrusions, the sex bolt thing. So yeah, that should be fun. There's all our electronic mounts, cover plates and everything. I am really looking forward to this build. It's gonna be a fun one. I don't know how many episodes it'll be. Very minty. Of course, now I'll never be able to close this box again because I opened it and now the parts are everywhere. So yeah, that is the unboxing of it. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all the screws right now and like make sure I have everything. If we run into any issues of allotment of items, I have everything I need on hand to build a Voron from scratch pretty much all the time, so I'm not too concerned. Calling for 2 to 3 for the build, 1 to 2, probably 2 plus for wiring. I don't know. Wiring's gonna be fun. 27 minutes unboxing, new record. Yeah, it's not gonna be a long stream today. My CAD is outdated. I know my CAD is outdated. I just haven't gone around to downloading the newest one. Because this CAD I've recolored to match the color I'm building, but there are a few tweaks. So for example, these rails or these extrusions now go front to back, so the bed mounts a different way than this. And then there's your electronics, and it's kind of like really tight in there. Oh, and no Raspberry Pi, so you gotta self-source your Raspberry Pi, which kind of makes sense right now considering how much of a pain Raspberry Pis are to get. But I have a 02 I'm probably going to put in here. So use a Pi 02 and we'll make it fit. Yes, I did print the chains. I have the chains. They are all right here. I'm pretty sure I got everything printed for this build already, hopefully. I printed everything a while ago. So, there is a manual, okay? It's 103 pages. Steve! Over a year. Hi, everyone. Micron time. Exactly. We're not going to start the build today, because it's Friday, and I got to figure out dinner and whatnot. But this was just kind of figure we go through, unbox it today, so that way tomorrow on the stream, we could just kind of dive right into building. Sourcing a Raspberry Pi, inconceivable. Inconceivable. Okay, so we'll just quickly skim through the manual here. And it is your average, you know, it's modeled after a Voron manual. So as you can see, this is what it looks like now with the bed in this orientation. So we're going to have to drill some extra holes in the front here. No biggie. There's a printable guide for that. Your extrusions. There's some like little printed guides for everything, offsetting stuff. Yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. So. A lot of pre-install nuts. A lot of pre-install nuts. That's going to be fun. So basically, it's a mini V2. So if you've built a V2, this will seem very familiar to a lot of you. If you have not built a V2, it's a V2 but mini. So even the idlers are angry, as always. But it's a mini V2. That's basically what this is. There's your sex bolt, your gantry, which, by the way, you can build a 120mm V2 if you want. I have white extruders also did the same colors you did for the LDGO. Nice. Is it true but not recommended to use white ABS for printer parts? The problem with ABS, well, so to make colors in plastic, you don't dye the plastic. You add a colorant to it that mixes with it and makes the color. A lot of the colorants used to make white lead to not great layer adhesion. I believe it's like titanium dioxide or titanium oxide or something like that is a common one. So with cheaper ABSs, you have more layer adhesion issues than you would with other colors. You have more layer adhesion issues with cheap ABS in white than you do with other colors. Now, if you get a good brand of ABS filament, you shouldn't see any real noticeable problem. But if you just buy like generic white ABS, that was a big issue for a while. Generic white ABS from like whatever cheap Amazon sale, back in the day used to have lots of layer adhesion issues. But nowadays it's not as bad if I'm not mistaken. I've printed, well, no, I've printed natural ABS. I don't think I've ever actually printed white ABS. I don't think I even have white ABS. I have natural, and I have hips, and white PLA. Yeah. Yeah, so natural, if you're curious, natural, that's natural, which is like it's like a dirty white. It's like a bone color white almost. Yeah, that's all natural ABS. Well, ASA. Black ABS is fine. Black, you see more black ABS than any other color of ABS. Like most car parts are black ABS and then they paint them. ABS can't be transparent. Natural ABS, yeah, because it's just natural ABS. It doesn't have any colorant added to it. Did I print the angry sex bolt variant? I did. I do have the angry one. Or actually, I can't remember. I printed a couple. I ended up having to reprint several parts, I believe, and I'm not sure why, because it's been a while since I printed them. But yeah. Oh, and then I think I also got some stickers. So I got some like PFH stickers in the box, I think. I don't know, I've got them everywhere now. Okay, anything else you guys want me to go over in regards to the kits? There's an Uwu variant. Oh god, really? Is there an Uwu variant? Ugh. Skirts, panels, gantry, frame. Gantry. What is it under? Z joints, X-axis, front enders. Do I have a link to the PCB cover? I do not have it. It was sent to me by somebody on the team who is going to upload it to the GitHub when they get around to it. Planning any printers for ants? Well, this is one of them. Where would the frame? Where's the sex bolt under? Can you print with micron precision? Sure! Microns are a unit of measurement. You could have a lot of microns. Is there any mod for stealth burner? Yeah, you can do Bowden on a stealth burner. Stealth burner is just the front face and the part cooling. I can't find where the heck the end stop is. Electronics. Where is the sex bolt stuff? Drive units, front idlers. Well, it should be under the micron, I believe. Hart K, are you here? I know it's page 40, Mad Shammy, but I'm trying to find it on the GitHub because somebody said there's an UU variant. And I'm like, what the heck? There better not be an UU variant. Frame section. There's only 4 things in the frame section here. End stop housing. Yeah, there's only the one here. Okay, good. There's not an UU variant. Unless the UU variant's somewhere else. 439 people, 141 people likes. What the heck? You guys gotta like do the thing that the YouTubers say with the button and the smashing and the belling and the, I don't know, YouTube stuff. Diddy Mao, go do that. But yes, we are planning. DFH does want to do giveaways on this build. So if you like the smash button today, it may help your chances on the next stream when we do giveaways. So you might want to do that. I don't know if it'll help. It may help. It may not. It probably won't. But it may help. No like till doggo? You guys know he doesn't like to come down here on weekdays. Coda! Coda! You want to say hi? Oh, he's hiding. Nope. Nope. He is being a mopey boy. As usual, he's being a mopey boy. I can't give you... He's 115 pounds of German Shepherd and Husky mix. If he doesn't want to move, he doesn't want to move. Plus, he's 10 now, so I can't really, like, throw him around, right? He's getting old. So... He knows there's... I know that he knows there's no treats. That's the thing, because the problem is you guys maybe give him treats in this room, and then every time I would come into this room for anything, he would come in here and get dog hair everywhere and demand treats. So it's like we had to stop that. His cat weighs like 10 pounds. It's fine having a cat. I have no floor space. I don't have room for a dog in this room. How do you organize when printing so many parts? I don't. I just throw them in a bin and dig through them. Programmer X. Doggo. Canadian. Thanks, Mitch. Coda has a cat personality. Charlie is basically a dog. Exactly. He needs treats. The thing is, though, we're trying to limit him on treats because he's getting older and he's trying to pack on pounds. And the problem is, I have a toddler who likes to sneakily feed him. So yeah. Why? Because things cost money, and while this is a little printer, it has a lot of things in it. And when you have a lot of things in a printer, they cost money. You have 7 stepper motors. You have a custom aluminum extrusion frame. You got a Mic 6 bed with a heater. You've got a power supply that's a compact high quality power supply, so that costs money. You got a 8 stepper driver controller board with 8 stepper drivers. You got 7 rails. You've got all the wiring. You've got a hot end. You got things cost money. If you want to add up the whole BOM, this is an open source printer, by the way. If you want to build one of these yourself and purchase everything yourself, There's a link in the GitHub. Here's the bill of materials, along with some example links. You got all the screws. Screws cost a lot of money when you start buying a lot of them. So yeah, things cost money. Lars 50, thank you, appreciate it. Part 1, start fun. But yeah, this printer is not meant to be it's like people, whenever somebody asks me, should I build a Voron for a printer farm? Are you just starting out? If so, go buy Enders. Go buy a fleet of Ender 3s or Neptunes or whatever, because it's not worth the cost per print is not worth it. These are hobbies. If you're building this printer because you like building printers, you enjoy building printers, and this is, you find fun and exciting, you know? So in that way, I'm getting, you know, dozens of hours of entertainment building it, something to tweak, something to tune, something that's not common, something that kind of stands out. Yeah. Now, granted, this was sent to me, but yeah. Peru. Thank you for becoming a member. Peru. I think I'm sorry for butchering your name. Am I enjoying being a full-time YouTuber? I'm loving it. Get to hang out with you guys more. Unless you're in Germany, unless it makes it to buy a mixed in source. That's what I used to do. So back before all these wonderful kits and everything for Vorons, what I would do is I would buy, like, I would go on AliExpress and buy like the bag of like 200 M3/8 screws and all the other like high quantity screws. And then I would just buy the kits. I would just buy like these kits that you can buy off Amazon and AliExpress with like all the smaller quantities of the all the screws, and that was usually good back in the day. Not a thing is too many printers. Yeah, you can never have too many printers. What do you do when you have 4 printers, need 0, and want to build 4 more? Just keep building them. Still made mostly from aluminum. Here's the thing, size doesn't really dictate cost in 3D printers nowadays. Everything's made with aluminum extrusions, right? So it doesn't matter really if this printer is 120 millimeters cubed or if it's 300 millimeters a cube. The only thing that would change the price in going from that size to that size is you get longer belts, longer rails, a bigger bed, and more wire, right? Like, you're still using the same number of motors, and the price ain't changing there. The same controller, the same hot end, the same fans, the same electronics. That doesn't change. So it doesn't, yes, it's a small printer, but the actual BOM cost of the items, and usually the price to pay for one rail is more than no rail. So when you go for one rail to a bigger rail, it's a little bit of a price jump versus, you know, a bigger price jump from going none to some. Merv 10, thank you, appreciate it. Happy Friday, Nero. Thank you. You can never have too many printers unless you're married and the spouse complains about it. That's why I hide them all in this room. Trying to catch up on chat. Let's use a mod mini stealth. Okay, so there's a user mod for the mini stealth burner. I'm actually using the legit. There is a actual legit mini stealth burner in development. I might print that off. It's still in development. I've been given permission to tease it, so I guess I'm allowed to tease it now and say there is a thing. So that, I've said this before on stream. If you are making a mod for an existing printer, and this isn't just Voron, but if you're making a mod for an existing printer that already has an ecosystem of parts or designs, please do not name your mod after an existing item or printer in that ecosystem, okay? Because it just confuses people, because now there's a mini afterburner or mini stealth burner mod that is already out there, but now there's actually a real mini stealth burner in development. So if I say I'm putting a mini stealth burner on here, am I putting the real one or the mod? And that just confuses people. Sandre, 200, thank you, appreciate it. Just to show my appreciation, it's your fault I now have 3 Vorons. Hey, I'm working on making you have 4. Speaking of spending more money, about the order rails, LDO or Fabrico Honey Badger? Ooh, Honey Badger. What is the Honey Badger? I know what a Honey Badger is. I've heard that. Is that the... I think he's mentioned that to me. Honey Badger. What are the Honey Badger? Oh, are they rails? I've never used the Fabrico Honey Badger rails. I've only used LDO, CNA, and now RDBB. So, and whatever the FISEC came, which are FISEC. I literally have a greenhouse full of printers. There you go. Heat the tomatoes and keep your printers warm. Your wife got me my first printer. She started this. This is true, but I did ask her to get me the printer. So, when's it going to be released? Whenever it's done. Probably on the update to the V0. But yeah, so going back to that, please, if you're going to make a mod, you can go ahead, mod the crap out of it. But, you know, there's a reason why this is called the Crucible or the F0 or the Tri-Zero or the Micron or the Salad Fork. Because, you know, calling this just a Trident Small, you know, it just makes things confusing. So if you're making something, you're making something. Give it your own name. Put your stamp on it. Put your mark on it. Call it something original. Instead of just, oh, I made a smaller Ender. I'm just going to call it Mini Ender. It's like, no, make your own thing. Scott, $10. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for all you do and enjoying my content. Can I cut the frame of a printer by hand and be square? Okay. It really depends on the extrusion, because some extrusions don't matter, okay? So let me pull up the CAD here. Again, old CAD, but close enough. So when you're cutting the extrusions, okay, up here at the top, down here, don't really matter, okay? Because there's nothing mounted to them. But this extrusion here, if this extrusion isn't sitting perfectly perpendicular to this extrusion, when you tighten it down with a blind joint, it's not going to line up over here. And then same thing from here to here and here to here. So don't cut extrusions by hand unless you're just shortening something that doesn't matter. Now, for your gantry, they all either just kind of float in the air or connect to plastic. So the ends don't matter. So in reality, the only extrusions on here that the ends actually matter are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's just your top 4 and your bottom 4 for your horizontals. Okay. Those are the only 4. But cutting them by square by hand, good luck. Now, if you have a chop saw, like an actual chop saw, and you're not going at it with a hacksaw, you can get pretty close. You might luck out if your jig's all dialed in and whatnot. Use a machinist square for setting your blade square and actually get it really good. And you should be okay. I know Ivan Miranda does all his extrusions. He cuts them with a chop saw because I think the dude, like, his little shop there backs onto an extrusion manufacturing facility for how much extrusions he uses for his projects. But yeah, don't go at him with a hacksaw. I've tried. I've cut extrusions for both V2s here because I've had to change a few extrusions along the generational changes. And I've cut them with a hacksaw with a printed jig, and I've never been able to get them square. So. So I shouldn't call my new channel the Nero 40. No, somebody, the whole reason I have that little rant there every time somebody brings up a naming convention, somebody a while back tried to put out a Voron that they called the Voron 2.5. And all it was a 2.4 with a bunch of tweaked parts that they thought that needed to be tweaked that they didn't. But, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to call it the Voron 2.5. It's like, we already have our established naming convention. Why are you trying to jump the gun and butt in with your own name? That doesn't, like, don't do that. Just don't do that. So this isn't my theme song on stream. It's my theme song is technically an original piece. It's based off of a YouTube library song that if you go watch my older videos, that's the older version of it. But I actually paid somebody to actually create a custom mix or a custom version of it. So yeah, cut long, mill ends flat and square. That's what I've done in the past. I did that for my V00 and I think my original switch wire frame, which I have in the closet still. I cut them long. I bought the extrusions just long, and then I cut them to size, and then I just went on an M mill and faced them. Why no clicky like button? I don't know. Clicky like button. Narav 5.2 is my new printer. That is different enough. Go for that. I think we'll go till 6 o'clock. We'll make it a 1-hour stream. I have no plans today. And no, I'm not going to start building because I'm going to start tomorrow night. That way we can get going right into the build. Let's build some stuff. No, tomorrow. And then once the... I'll give you a tease though. Here, I'll give you some teases of stuff that's being worked on. Because why not? Do I have anything on my desktop? No. Okay, so I know you guys have been bugging me about a merch store. So this is in the works. We got some stuff. Hopefully, I think Tuesday, the samples should arrive. And if I like them, I'm going to make it public. But after the V2 series is done, we're going back to this guy. Okay? The good old V00 with the belted Z mod. Okay, so we're gonna do a few upgrades to this printer because this printer is sorely needing some TLC. We have a tool head board I might put on. We've got a Kirimoto bed that we're gonna put in. We're gonna upgrade it to an LGX Lite with a whole new tool head. I might keep the motor mounts because I'm lazy and just leave them. New XY joints. New version of the Z mod. Yeah, this will be after the V2. So after the V2 is done, we're going to be doing some tweaking and upgrading to this old printer because it needs some upgrades. It won't be going directly to 00 or 01, but it'll be getting a midlife upgrade. Also, I've got Timmit's LED panels. So we're going to slap some side panels on here with some diffusers and give it NeoPixel RGB because why not? So that will be, actually, I don't even know, what controller board does this even have? I have no idea what controller this printer even has in it. What do I got? SKR Mini E3 V2. Okay, yeah, and it's the SSR bed, so it's got a mains powered bed with the itty bitty LRS 100 in it. And a Pi 00. Like 00. Gonna expand it. No, you're not gonna expand it. So yeah, that will be the next project. And then I'm waiting on to hear from E3D when they're going to have their thing set up so I can give this one away. So, when does my review of a Tormach come out? I have a Tormach? I don't have a Tormach. If Tormach is listening and they want to send me a Tormach, I can use a Tormach. I've got room in the garage. Kirigami. There we go. Kirigami bed. Kirimoto is the way. Kiri. It's all the same. That's after the shovel fund. Exactly. So we got the shovel fund, so I can dig a bigger basement, so I have more than like 10 square feet to work in. And then we got the Tormach fund. Call them up and ask. I don't think I have enough clout for that. Now I have room. Now I have room. The V2 is sitting on the ground. Like literally it's taking up floor space because I don't know where I'm going to put it. And then this, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm actually, I can't put a shelf there because I got this guy. I legit don't know where I'm going to put these next two builds. At least the minion fits there. What's a Tormach? It's branded CNC. Need to convert one to Clipper. Clipper CNC isn't quite there yet. Let's put the Micron inside the V2. It'll fit in the Trident? No, because of the Z. It might fit in the V2. Might fit in that V2. I don't know. When will Voron revote? You got to talk to E3D. That I have no control over that. Soon. Call up Colin Furs. He can help you tunnel his basement. His geology is much different than mine. I live, it's all clay, and the water table is like a little bit below my ground. So if I did what he did in my property, I would have to have a sump system running like 24/7. Thought it was just a foreign guy. I'm trying not to be just a foreign guy. Next stream, big giveaway. Printers in use by... Yeah, that one will be given away at some point. Last Canadian YouTube channel I watched getting a Tormach now has a large warehouse running 500,000 CNCs. Like $500,000 in CNCs? Tormach Gelat at Tanagra. Spinning the cutter was. So yeah, I think well, I don't have a shop, so if I get a Tormach, it's got to go in the garage. So, how's the rat rig? Honestly, the rat rig is very solid. I've done a bunch of prints with it so far. Done these little guys here, and these were printed with the default support settings in the super slicer. These ones had a little problem coming off, but that wasn't too bad. This was the print that we did last week on stream. And give me 1 second. I'm going to look for the other one. I did a, I think if I'm not mistaken, you guys can hear me the whole time I'm walking and talking. But I did a print earlier this week. It was one of the Flexi Dragons. So, oh, hey, Koda. If I can find it. Because my son got a hold of it. There we go. I got it right here. Hey, you want to come say hi, Koda? Hey. You want to come say hi? Come on. Come on, come say hi. Come on. You know you want to come say hi. Come on, puppy. Come on. You want to come say hi to everyone? There we go. Yeah, come here. There we go. There we go. Oh, there's a good boy. How much work was it to remove? Most of it was fine. There were only a few areas that were a little tight. I put on custom support, so I dictated where the supports were, so it worked pretty good. All the fluff. All the fluff. How you doing? This is? Oh, the good boy. Scooches. Yeah, your ears are doing better, eh, buddy? He's trying to knock me over. I'd Shammy, $5 for Doggo. Aw, thank you. Say thank you. Thank you. Have you banana pie on any of the printers? I have an Orange Pi Zero. I tried it for a bit. The problem is with using non-raspberries, it's just kind of a pain dealing with the, because nothing's standard. So you run into issues of compatibility. Like when you go to update stuff, you have to do it manually and things break more often. Yeah. Hey. You good? You good, buddy? All done? Okay, goodbye. He's like, I've got enough. I'm getting pets. I like pets, but I can get pets anytime. And there's no treats. There we go. Burf, $6.99 for Doggo for Duff. $5. Tech Dad 47. $5 for Doggo. He is a good boy. He's a good boy. He's 10 now. He's getting old. Love his floppy ears. The problem is he's got floppy ears, so his ears are always shut. So he has a lot of issues with basically like yeast infections in his ears. or some other kind of infection. So you got to be very careful. We got to clean his ears all the time. All kinds of buildup. It's gross. But if Nero hits 400 likes before the stream ends, DFH will give away a $10 gift card. What, you're gonna make me set up something like last minute? Where's DFH at? Is he pinging me about this? The UU end stop is there now. Ten is old for Shepherd, and he's a big boy. He's 115 pounds, so he's a. Save it for. Oh, DFH is in chat. Oh, okay. Okay, do you want to do a $10 gift card, DFH? Before we head out? Seriously, what is this? What am I looking at here? Do I want to know? Where's rotate? Seriously, guys? This is seriously a thing. There's an UU end stop. What am I doing? And an SKR Pico? Notice me, senpai. I notice you! Okay, here. Okay, let me set up a contest here, because DFH wants to give away stuff. So while I'm setting up the contest here, everyone go do the YouTube thing. Like the smash button. If you're not a member, become a member. Bell ring something. I don't know. We're gonna do a giveaway here in a minute, apparently. We're giving away what, a $10 gift card and an SKR Pico? Is that what you want to do? Are the separate ones? Here, DM me the info, man. Because you get buried in chat. So you want to two separate ones, or is it one giveaway? And worldwide. Oh, you're on iOS. I don't know. Just tell me. Do you want worldwide or like can US or whatever? What type of speeds? Travel 300 is fine. SKR Pico. So what are we doing? SKR Pico and a $10 gift card? Is that what you want to do? Hey, we're at the funny number. It's at 420. Okay, I got it set up. I just need DFH to actually tell me what I'm giving away here and where. Daniel, thank you for becoming a member. Dark Neutrino, thank you for becoming a member. By the way, let me look at the calendar. Next week will be the members only stream. So for those unfamiliar, every month near the end of the month, I do a members only live stream. Usually nothing major, like I'm not doing anything that I would consider normal content, but it's kind of like a Hangout stream for just channel members and Patreon supporters. Just something I like to do to help support those who support me. So I hate gatekeeping content, so I don't like putting stuff behind paywalls. So I feel like I got to do something for you guys. So yeah. How to give away. I don't know. I'm waiting on DFH to let me know exactly what I'm giving away and if it's open worldwide or where. And then I'm going to put it up. But in the meantime, this was printed on the Rat Rig. So this is a Flexi Lucky Clover Dragon. It's a Cinderwings 3D model. But the cool thing about it is it's TPU. It's TPU. It's like legit just TPU. So it is squishy. So it actually printed this pretty good in TPU. Literally default settings. Said to look at DM. Okay, you DM me. Sorry, I don't get notifications. Pass out. SKR Pico, US only. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because of the way it works, is we're gonna give away one SKR Pico USA only. Okay, and then we're gonna give away a $20 gift card to the Deep Fried Hero web store. That's worldwide. So I know shipping sucks in some countries. It is what it is. So 1 second here. So I'm gonna pin it in chat here. SKR Pico USA only. Oh, no. If you have an address to send it to in the US, YOLO it. Pin message, okay? And then I got to create another one. Send. Oh, I gotta open that. 1 second. Responses. Open for responses. There we go. Okay, and then here is for a... There we go. I said it. It should be good now. And then here's a $20 gift card, open worldwide. I don't know if I could pin 2 messages. I can only have 1. Okay. So. Okay, I'm gonna pin them both, so they're both here. Okay, so I got $20 gift card, and then the SKR Pico. So they're both pinned. It is 6:08. We'll go to 6:15. You got till 6:15 to enter. So, and then like the smash button when we're doing all that. So yeah, but yeah, it printed this. It was an Orbiter 2 extruder, and stock settings, and it printed it fine. Now, granted, it's an Orbiter 2 and a Dragon hotend, so they're both good there. So the motion system really doesn't play too much, but I will say the EVA's got pretty dang good part cooling. So can I use an M4 extruder for flexibles? You can. It's a dual feed gear. It'll be fine. How'd the unboxing go? Good. I can't pin both. You can only do 1 pin. So it's you just gotta make sure you click the right one. So the first one is the worldwide gift card, and the second one is the SKR Pico. How do I like the EVA? I think they should put a little bit more into making it stronger. Some of the parts feel like, especially the fan shroud, which I know is optional, but some of it's a little finicky. way lot of screws and hex bolts and whatnot. So heat set insert, guys. Go redesign it for heat sets, please. I know there's a mod, but make it official. Yeah, it's a different way of doing a tool head. Like, you know, this is where I enter the giveaway. Yes, me. Exactly. And thank you for the $5. Try to get my shipping rates sorted out this weekend. That's from DFH. So, yeah. So if all goes well on Tuesday, I might have the store up. I'm just waiting on the merch to show up because I want to make sure it's good before I put the store live. So there you can finally get an only Benchy shirt. Which printer are you giving your son to make room for more? The thing is he's short, so I can just build shelves in his room and put the printers up top. So we're okay. I can use his room. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a giveaway in like 5 minutes. Let me see here. Boop. There we go. There you go. I know he's resourceful. He's already figured out how to get stuff off top of the fridge, and I have no idea how. Found an afterburner mod called the Swiss Burner. It fits an Ender 5 with a micro Swiss all metal hot end. Cool. I know people have adapted afterburners to quite a few things. It's funny because with the stealth burner, it's still in beta, and there's still quite a bit of things being worked on. And there are already people modding it to accept like non-standard hot ends and whatnot on non-Voron printers, and they're running into issues, and it's like, it's a beta, guys. It's not even done yet. Oh, it should be Comic Sans guy. There you go. Horribly corrupted Comic Sans. Do I miss my old job? Nope. A little. Not really. Annoying limit on my card, so I cannot order a trend today. Aw. But don't you want... The problem is, it's... The beta is to test out the known configuration. Some random Thingiverse mod printed... designed to mount on a non-standard printer with a non-standard hot end doesn't really solve anything in the beta because it's introducing a whole other whack of variables that we're not looking at right now. Right now, the big things with the Stealth Burner beta are all the different types of 50-15 fans out there, some wire routing, making some stuff a little bit stronger, and just kind of tweaks right now. Now do wingdings. Nah. Talk about Hector at Fabrico into putting Nero 3D stickers in his box. I do have a Nero 3D. There is one Nero 3D sticker in existence as far as I'm aware. Unless somebody bought them off the YouTube store, which I closed down because I didn't like it. But I do have one Nero 3D sticker. Although, these ones will also be for sale. So if you want a only Benchy sticker, those will be available too. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but... Plans to move the garage? No. The garage is unheated and uninsulated and cold. And soon will be very hot. Okay, if you have not entered, it's pinned in chat. You got 2 minutes. And then we're going to end the stream after the draws. I'm now buying a Micron as your first printer. Good luck. I would recommend, honestly, if you don't have a 3D printer, by all means, if you think you can handle the build, go for it. But I think buying something like an Ender 3 or a Prusa Mini or a commercial printer with support is a much better thing to learn on than building a printer from scratch. Because if you don't have a printer, you got to get somebody to print you all the parts for the Micron, because it doesn't come with the printed parts. Why is it only? Because that's DFH's shipping. Sell those Nero 3D. I have a few of them, but they're mine. I need them because I already killed one of them. Also, 120 by 120 is very limiting. I started with a 120 by 120 printer and I grew out of it fast. Like, very fast. Honestly, 200 to 300 millimeters cubed is like a good volume for most people. Oh, somebody became a member. Jay Knoll, thank you for becoming a member. Okay, so we're going to do the draws here. So, let me get everyone's personal information off my main page. We'll do the SKR Pico giveaway. You guys had more time to enter that. So, Wheel of Names, and I'm going to close it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm waiting for the delay. And there we go. Closed out. Okay, create a spreadsheet. So we are doing the SKR first. Okay. So the winner, well, let me collect all the names. How many people entered? So 184 people entered. Let me check here. Yeah, DFH is dancing baby there. Okay. So there is all our names. So this is everyone who entered for the SKR Pico. Again, USA only, or at least have a US address to ship to. Casey, thank you for coming a member. So, as always, somebody give me a number between, let's go between 10 and 15. Number between 10 and 15. 9. That is not a number between 10 and 15. Mr. Clown, 14. Good for me. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Yep. Okay, spin. Go! And our winner is, ooh, Mitchell H. Mitchell H, congratulations. Let me get your information and send it over to there we go. Okay. Now for those that for the other draw, congratulations. We're going to do the other draw now. So you have until I say when to enter for the worldwide giveaway for a $20 gift card to the DFH Deep Fried Hero store. Linked in the description. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. When? I love watching people still enter. There we go. Okay. Well, somebody got in right at the last minute for that one. Okay. Copy all the names. And this is for a $20 gift card from our good pal DFH. Nope. Why are you guys putting numbers already? My LDO frame came in from the other stream. Congrats! Okay, I need a number between 1 and 5. I don't feel like counting high anymore. 1 and 5. 4. I could do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go! And the winner is Klabby K. Is that like the generic knockoff Krusty Krab? Congratulations. You were one of the last people enter. You got in right under the buzzer. Congratulations. You get a gift card. There we go. Okay, that was fun. I like giving away stuff. So that is it for the giveaways. So that was fun. That was fun. Goodbye, dancing baby. Turn you off so I don't forget. There we go. Grant's Auto Essentials. Thank you for becoming a member. So congratulations to the 2 winners. Okay. So I think we're going to call it there. I love giveaways, but this stream was just kind of a short unboxing stream that went a little bit longer because, hey, why not? So again, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, that's my normal Saturday stream time, we will start the build of the Micron. Also tomorrow, part 3 of the How to Put Clipper on Everything series is out, okay? And then if you want to see anything else in that series, ask in the comments of that video because part 4 is going to be based on answering questions that you guys asked in the previous 3 parts. And if you're a member of the channel or a Patreon supporter, the video will be live in the next like 20 minutes because I'm just going to go put it live for you guys after stream here. Is the Micron a smaller V0? No. To recap, the Micron is one of these built with the parts from one of these. So it's a V2 built with V0 parts, including a 120mm bed. So it's a mini V2. Okay. So yeah. So thank you for joining me for the stream tonight. For anyone who donated, you're awesome, or became a member of the channel. You help support the content I create, the things I do. I will not be able to do it without you. For anyone who just joined the stream just because somehow you found it, hi, my name's Nero3D. It's Taylor. I build stuff that builds stuff. I kind of just do these streams randomly. It's fun. And for the regular guys and gals and crew and whatever you want to call yourself, hope you enjoyed the show today. I will see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. So be safe out there. Wash your hands and cheers.